What's up, we out here fam? Make sure you click the link down below in the description if you want to join us for our live UFC 259 watch party. Hang out with us, drink, eat, chat, and also let us just roast each other while we watch the fights. So make sure you click the link down below. Let's start the show. Welcome to the Hawaii. I don't know what I just said. I said Hawaii because I saw David.
Hawaii.
Welcome to Hawaii. Y'all like island food? You like island flavor? Aw, shit. Look at the motherfucking tonkatsu. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show, but now podcast, available on Apple and Spotify. Check it out. Link it below. Guys, I'm here with my wonderful co-hosts and husbands. I'm here with Alex Acosta. I'm here with Nick the Ear Dunn, and I'm here with everyone's favorite uncle, everyone's favorite grandpa, everyone's favorite mistress. Give it up for award-winning David Minari. So,
can we talk about how fucking ghetto this podcast is? You guys play the intro through your phone through the mic, you fucking
no, we don't, man. We track it later. We track it later.
This whole time, I thought you guys tracked it into the podcast. It's literally the fucking phone next to the mic.
Hey, do you see a roadcast? Do you see a roadcast here?
But later on, it gets put in, Papa. Don't worry.
Yeah. And after all, they edit our faces out. It's just animation. It's fucking great.
We don't even own the rights to the song either, so
I know
that's pretty cool.
We should talk about Gilbert's scheduling. And how he just said, "Hey, you down to do the podcast? No time, no day." And then Nick hits me up. He goes, "Hey, we do the podcast." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?"
Dog, this fool hits me up and is like, "Hey, hit up David." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll tell him." To me, I thought he had hit you up separately because that's what Gilbert usually does.
You see how my hit up was?
But it's a bit. It's a bit.
My hit up was Gane. Hey, David, do the podcast. I never spoke again.
I know. He just left. I was like, "You down to the pod?" I'm like, "Yep." No response. All right.
I remember I low-key thought like Gilbert was setting it up behind the scenes and shit. Man. I'm just like, all right.
Like he usually does.
Yeah.
How about David? David's his family. He's really the person that brought, I feel like, I don't think people know this. David has brought so many relationships in this square right here. It's crazy. He's fucking like the Godfather with all this stuff.
It is what I do. When I first met Nick, he was a homeless man.
I was, and now I have a nice cardboard box that it's have two parking spaces, so it's great.
Yeah, and when Nick McDavid, it was the fattest guy that thought he could punch fast.
Let me tell you something.
He fast now.
No, that shit was so quick. You have no idea. Nick couldn't even see it. It was amazing. Insert clip here.
I'd miss the mitt because he would beat me to it.
I was like, bro, ain't nobody want these fucking hands, dog.
Hey.
You see that episode of The Simpsons where you punch the fly and it just flew away?
It's weird training with David. When you hit pads, David, it's like, oh, this guy fucking knows what he's doing. He's fast. And you don't like make any sound. It's just all scary face and punching. But that video was like the most amount of energy in someone's face, but the least amount of effort from the hands.
It was like 3 seconds for him to throw a punch. That's how long it would take.
I was 300 pounds. I gained weight for a movie role. And I never lost it.
Hey, the scream came before the punch too. He's like, ha! Ha!
I legit gained weight for a role, and I just forgot to lose the weight. Right, that's all that was.
Yo, that's so funny. This fool gained weight to be like Kim Jong-un or some shit, right?
I gained weight
was that for Gook?
It was for Gook. Yeah.
Oh, you actually had to gain weight. Oh.
Yeah, I gained like 30 pounds for it. So I was still fat, but then I gained even more weight, and I was like, I'll lose it. Nah, it never happened. For a solid year.
Alex, take notice.
What?
Get your movie role, bro.
Lose weight for a role. That's the way you got to do it, bro.
Bro, I know I do. I got a couple of movies that I got lined up that month, so I'm gonna see y'all for a second.
Really? Because when you eat a chicken nugget, you put all 5 fingers, and guess what? I love it.
Dude, the way you dip your chicken nugget into the sauce upset me deeply. That really bothered me. As soon as you put it in, half the sauce came out.
Extremely unnerving.
What are you doing?
Hey, straight up, one chicken nugget, one sauce. I asked for I'm like, can I get some sauce? They're like, yeah, it's 2 packets good. I'm like, I need about 8.
It's an 8-piece nugget. I need 8.
I need 20-piece nugget, 20 packets.
Speaking of 20 packets, you know what was the longest 25 minutes of my life? Was the main event at UFC Fight Night, Rozenstruik versus Gane.
Yeah.
Man, I honestly thought, guys, that was going to be... I thought someone was getting knocked out. I mean, we talked about 2 high-level strikers. I honestly had Gane because I thought he was going to be quicker, longer, but all we got was whatever that was.
Raise your hand if you watched the whole fight.
I watched the whole fight. I thought because I expected big fireworks from Biggie Boy because he was looking to counter the whole time. So I just said, just give him one. This motherfucker did nothing, dude. I was like, yo, dude, you did 25 minutes of absolutely nothing. What the fuck was that? Very disappointing.
Do you think we got basically what the Francis and Derek Lewis thing was like they know high level, a lot on the line. Basically, you're going to fight for a title shot pretty soon if you win this fight. So was it kind of a stalemate of like, I'm not getting knocked out. I'm not going to get knocked out. I'm going to counter, and no one did anything.
I don't know
what happened.
I don't know because like Biggie Boy's the power puncher. I don't think Gane isn't really known to be like that one hitter and he knocks people dead to sleep. So I don't know if that was it, but I just think Gane was too jumpy, too fast. He had too good of footwork, and I think Biggie Boy was like. He was waiting way too long. I think in his head, he did that shit to Alistair Overeem where he waited the whole entire fight. This is exactly what he looked like in Alistair Overeem's fight and just landed that punch at the last couple seconds. So I think maybe in his head he thought that shit might happen again, but Gane was way too fast for him.
That fool looks exactly like fucking Anthony Joshua. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
He does, dude.
Yeah, I was like, is that Anthony Joshua in there? What's he doing in MMA? This fool's pretty good.
Dude, Cyril's only been fighting for 2 years, dog. Like 2.5 years.
That's it?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But Muay Thai, though, he's like undefeated, right? Like 14, like 15 fights or something like that?
I don't know. But his stand-up was very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His jab was really fast. It was like really fast for a heavyweight.
He's going to beat half the division with that jab.
I think, he's super light on his feet. Let's go around in a circle. Let's see, who do you guys have next for Cyril? Because we got Francis, Stipe, and then Cyril. Who else is in the heavy? Tom Aspinall, Alex. I got with those big ass sausage fingers.
Aspinall would be a great matchup.
Yeah, Aspinall. But I think they give him Alexander Volkov because Alexander Volkov just won. Yeah. So I think that's a good fight.
Aspinall not happy.
Aspinall will be good, but it'd be good for Aspinall. Listen, but I think sorry.
No, go ahead, man. I'm just saying, man. You saw Volkov's fucking dynamites in his last fight, dude. That was on another level. You get a tattoo on your back, suddenly you're the best fighter in the world.
I know, bro. And that tattoo.
Once you finish that tattoo, though. Once you finish it.
Here's the reason why, because I think Gane after this is going to be ranked because he just beat number 4. So he's going to be he's probably going to either take that spot or be 5. So I feel like, Aspinall is. I think that was his first ranked, or that wasn't even ranked yet, right? That fight that he had, it was Dawkins that had the ranked fight. So I think they give him, Alexander Volkov because honestly, I feel like they're just gonna wait out Derek Lewis right now. To be straight up, I think they're gonna wait out for him. I still think that they're gonna do Jones for Derek Lewis, or they're gonna just wait for title shot for him. But Aspinall will be cool because I like Aspinall. I think he's gonna be good. For some reason, I don't know why, Cyril Gane is good. He doesn't get me really that excited.
Do you hate light-skinned black man? You like?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
You hate light-skinned?
What's your deal?
I don't know why you gotta put me on blah like that.
I don't know why you got.
Nah, I don't know. What sucks is because he's really good, but then he had a fighter that he fought that just did nothing, right? So it looks real bad on both, but he did do what he needed to do to win. He knows the power that was on the other side. Why risk it and just stay in the middle, stay close, and get in a slugfest with this guy?
Yeah, David, matchmaker, who do you got for Cyril next?
I want him to go against Aspinall. They're both quick on their feet, so I think it would be a really great matchup. Aspinall's dope, man. He's really fucking good. He's very exciting. I love his style. He's very technical, which I enjoy.
Technical.
What's crazy, we talked about this last time, David, too. You don't realize he's 6'5", right? Or 6'6" or some shit.
He's a lot taller than we thought.
You don't seem like it, though, huh?
Why does he look so small?
Yeah, I don't know. But he's actually Aspinall is actually really fucking tall. So I was like, once I found that out and then saw how fast he moves and shit, I'm like, oh, this guy actually might be a fucking problem too.
He gonna be
for
a
real,
problem.
I don't know that
Respect on my name.
the heavyweight
That
division
sounded
is so
just like
weird.
him.
The heavyweight division is super exciting now. It's been a while.
Yeah,
I remember
finally.
it had a huge stint where it was so dead and everybody was fighting the same. There's style wise, everybody's so different now, and they're getting faster. Like it's not just a slugfest. Like you're gonna see some technically beautiful fights at heavyweight.
Yeah,
We got a lot of young guys. We have
think
got a
the
lot
last-
of young guys coming up now.
Yeah, I think the last time I was excited about the heavyweight division, honestly, was like Strike Force, that heavyweight Grand Prix. That shit got me hyped. Like you had everyone was like a street fighter, a different power. And I feel like what David was saying, we're in that right now with the UFC. You got so many different styles, and fuck, Nagano going to be king. My Nigerian brother. Let's go. Nick, really quick from you. Who do you got for Cyril?
I think you guys are forgetting about one man, and if you don't beat this guy in the division, you cannot be a contender.
Paulo Costos.
Nope. And his name is Alexei Olenek. That's who you should fight next.
Bro.
And once you beat him, then
You know what?
get
That
some
makes
respect on your name in the heavyweight division. Until you beat him, you can't say shit.
Okay, but
right?
it's Alex's
just got
favorite striker.
Alexei.
Alexei Olenek was just ranked 10 and got his shit rocked, bro.
Bro, he is the most tested and true professional in that division. bro.
Alexei
Olenek's I love his defense, dude. Is block every hit with your face
and look for the takedown.
and then look for a fucking ankle when you get dropped. That's
my God.
that's his shit.
Bro.
That's pretty good. That's
That's
not bad. You
pretty
can't deny the man, bro. He's got some wins on his belt.
I will rank him number one. Is the worst striker in the fucking UFC. Worst
Bro,
striker
he's-
I've ever seen in the UFC. It's insane to me how he's gotten this far.
Not the
Hey,
worst.
how many
He is the
UFC
worst
fighters-
striker I've ever seen.
How many UFC fighters have 3 Ezekiel chokes?
Hey,
Keeps
He's the
looking
worst
for
striker
it.
I've ever seen.
That fool just goes on his back. He goes, I'm hoping I get this fucking Ezekiel choke in. I'm like, hey, bro, come on, do something else.
It's so crazy how like that choke probably wouldn't work at the lower divisions, like the lower weight divisions. It's just because I feel like some guys at the heavyweight division, a lot of them are just not that well rounded.
Yeah.
Like Tai Tuivasa, right? He's been fighting for no, hold on, let me finish. Before he got into the UFC, well, actually, when he got in the UFC, he only was training like 3 years in the sport. DC was saying that.
Yeah.
And then now, as he was fighting in the division, then he got some more experience and was like, oh, I should learn how to wrestle. So like this is just how it goes, man. I think the heavyweight division is so unique because you get all these guys that aren't necessarily, the best well-rounded fighters, and then they do
talking
well.
shit. You talking a lot of shit right now.
what's
Man.
up?
Hey, boy.
Greg
hey,
Hardy, where you at, bro?
You can't disrespect
Hardy.
my boy Ty, though. Like,
Hey, nah, but he's doing better though. I'm not saying this is from the man DC, the guy that trains him. Like, oh shit, what the fuck do I know?
Look, Nick just wants you to check out the NTE Academy training program. Still hasn't launched yet, but check it out.
and also, David wants you to check Best Leftovers live right now on Netflix.
It's not
Turn
live.
this
I don't
off
think it's
and watch
live. I don't think it's live either.
No, I mean like live. Like
pre-recorded.
it's now live on Netflix. You guys,
Yeah.
See,
knows
do you know
what's
what
up.
I meant? Yeah, do you know what I
He knows
meant?
what's up, man. You know what's up, cuz. You know what it is.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hey, Alex, what is that? What is that? Oh, this is the We Out Here Morning News at 8:15 p.m. Guys, we have some breaking news right now. We have Khamzat Chimaev, literally 20 minutes ago, has announced his retirement.
Bro, this broke my heart. This ruined my fucking day, dog.
I'm sorry.
Look at David doesn't know about it. Oh, it's real breaking news.
Are you fucking
retired
serious?
Yeah, he
because of
retired.
COVID. I think COVID complications.
Are you fucking kidding me
What?
right now?
Isn't
Yeah,
that the saddest thing you've ever heard?
Are you
That
fucking
bothers me.
kidding me?
No, he made a post saying like, I know I wasn't able to get the belt, but I think my time is done. He's like, I want to thank all my fans. I want to thank the UFC. But he said that his time was done. I think because, he was having such hard times with COVID and he even went to Vegas to get worked on and he's still having issues with it. I just think he probably, it probably messed him up.
Just to add that, he got COVID, he got sick, he was trying to get over it, and I think he did, but then had to go to the hospital. And then even when he went back to training, I don't think he was testing for it. He could not move. He couldn't do anything. Like trainers were saying he would just go to sleep early. So I think, honestly, I don't think he's retired yet. I think this is frustration from a fighter. like my career is over. He's only 26. I think we'll see him again in like 2
Yeah,
months.
he's 26.
Fucking assholes. You got me fucking scared. Well, it says right here from MMA Junkie, Khamzat Chimaev emotional but not retiring, expected to return in June.
Exactly. So
God.
everyone had
The translation.
Everyone has it listed as he's retired because of this, but I don't
emotional.
think he's emotional.
He is one of my favorite fighters as of late. He cannot fucking retire. He's
that
an
would be
animal.
crazy.
I won't let him. And he'll listen
I'll
to
fly
me
to
too.
Dagestan and fuck him up if he retires. I swear.
with his COVID complications.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Dude,
I'm like, now let's fight, bitch.
Blood comes out of his ears.
It's weird. You would think a fight. I guess it shows how much we don't know about COVID, because you would think a fighter that healthy wouldn't be having all these problems. Kind of like Cody Garbrandt, who was like out for what, almost.
Cody who? Garbrandt.
I know, it's Garbrandt.
No, Garbrante.
Garbrandt.
Cody Garbrandt.
My man French as fuck right now, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Just
What?
Cody
Garbrandt.
Garbrandt. But dude, it's weird. Like I can't believe he's this sick, where he doesn't even want to train and is contemplating retirement or hating.
I think. Sorry.
I mean, he's 26 years old, bro. Take a year off if you have to. You know what I mean? Like, he is a fucking problem in that division. In 2 divisions, he's a problem. You know, let him just chill out for a year. Stop being so fucking emotional, man. I say this for somebody who has never fought in his life. Stop being so emotional. I just love him that much. He looks like pure evil.
Yeah. Well, what I think it was is like when Cody was talking about it, is that when he got
Cody who?
Cody Garbrandt.
Fucking I fucking gave him the lob, and he's like, I'll say it the right way.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna disrespect on like that. You know what I'm saying? This gang up in here. But Cody didn't know he had it, and he was just training super hard, and just
sounds like Cody.
Consistently. Even though he wasn't, he even said it on the podcast. He had his whoop strap. He was getting 0 recovery, but he kept training. I think it's probably just similar with Khamzat. It probably didn't affect him as that much, but he never let his body recover, where it eventually started deteriorating his body a lot worse than it would have if he knew that he had it.
Medical degree.
Sorry, I was like, listen to you like you're a doctor.
Yeah, I was like, this sounds really sound.
I was like, I don't see anything wrong with this at all. Guys, next piece of news. Our favorite fighter, Costa, says poor performance against Stylebender was due to drinking too much wine from the night
He's coming for you.
Oh, did you hear what he said? You want to hear the whole statement? He said that the night before he couldn't sleep, so he started drinking 1 glass and then 2 glasses, and he ended up drinking the whole bottle of wine before the biggest fight of your fucking career. Hey,
and guess what? He only
what
revealed
are you doing?
He only revealed it 6 months later
with a different excuse. Before he was saying it was he couldn't sleep well. Now he's saying he got drunk the night before. So
I mean,
who do we believe? Who do we believe?
He said he drank.
Which excuse do we believe?
He said he drank because he couldn't sleep well.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I literally could fucking care less about this guy. Sign the contract, you human trash. There's no contract. There is no contract to sign, you dumb fuck. Like, oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry if he ever sees this. Like, don't kill me. But I'm saying, bro, just shut your fucking mouth. Yeah. Go back into another fight, win again, and then all that shit is forgotten. That's it. Just stop talking.
For real.
Stop fucking talking, man. Just fight. You're a great fighter. Be quiet.
Yeah, don't say any more things that we will look at you like, oh, this guy's the fucking worst.
Dude, the next announcement
that is so annoying.
His next announcement, I guarantee you, I had AIDS. I had AIDS this whole time, and I just fought it off.
And the month after that, I was working a telethon for anti-Asian violence. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Stop, bro. Fucking stop, bro. Jesus.
I believe him.
It was Black History Month. I couldn't punch
for you. It was Black History Month. I was busy writing a paper. Yeah. God. All right, guys. Well, Costa, get your shit together. Just do what David said. Fight a fight, and then move on.
I do want to say one thing about this, okay?
You love this guy.
I do like him, but he needs to stop worrying about what happened in the past, because he's fighting Robert Whittaker, who's not an easy fight either. So, I mean, he's still worrying about this whole Izzy shit, bro. You still gotta fight Robert Whittaker, and honestly, I'm a fan of both of them, but I think Robert Whittaker's taking that anyway. So you'd be talking all this craziness, even if you were drunk or not, you still got a hard ass fight coming up for you.
Yeah, just don't drink for this fight. Don't drink the night before for this fight.
Oh, he'll have another.
Yeah, let's
Take some CBD. Go to
let's
sleep.
actually
Come
let me hear your guys' picks for that and what you guys think. David, what do you think for Robert Whittaker Costa? Who do you think takes that?
I'm taking Robert Whittaker. After he fucking snapped Jared Cannonier's forearm in half, I'm going to take Robert Whittaker, dude. Like, yeesh. And Jared Cannonier's no fucking bitch. He's dope, dude.
He's scary.
He's so scary. You know, I'm so surprised how fast Whittaker is and his pace. His pace was amazing. For somebody that big and bulky, it's dope.
And he's getting better. He's getting better.
Run it back with Izzy, baby.
Hey, do you think Costa is damaged goods at this point? Do you think Izzy kind of mentally fucked him, a guy that was undefeated in like the hot shit in Brazil? Or can he still bounce back?
I mean, Costa was never one of my personally favorite fighters. I think he's young, he's strong, he has a great chin on him because of his age, but he keeps fighting like that. There's going to be technical fighters that are going to piece him up. And that's what happened with Izzy. He's technically that much better than him. I mean, if you watch him in that Yoel Romero fight, right, which was a fucking dope ass fight, but these two meatheads were just knocking each other's block off for fucking 1,000 rounds.
It was like, who has the best steroid chin? You know, like who can take the most hits and be good and keep going?
Yeah.
And as soon as they get off juice, you'll probably be like, oh, this fool is going to take a shot and fucking buckle, you know?
He's going to drink a wine and buckle.
You think he's on the juice?
I think so.
Ooh.
There's guys on the internet that are way smarter than me.
In the UFC.
There are guys on the internet who are like specialized in, you know, PEDs, and they're like, these motherfuckers are on the sauce for sure.
And their profile picture looks just like me.
Yeah.
I am a
live a day in their
professional.
life.
These guys are the sauce.
Yeah, they have glasses and everything, dude. They have lab coats. I believe them.
Well, guys, let's get to what everyone wants to talk about. Let's do our quick picks for UFC 259 with fucking Alex Lifgott Acosta, with Nick the Ear, and David fucking so. UFC 259, our quick picks brought to you by Toyo Tires. All right, guys, let's bring our first main event.
David doesn't look surprised at all that we're sponsored by Toyo Tires.
He's like, yeah, fake tires, shit.
He's
All right,
like,
guys.
those tires suck. So
All right, guys, this is exciting. We got a fucking champ versus champ fight for the 205 belt that John Jones vacated, and Jan won, and now Izzy's coming up to fight him. Jan, the Polish Power versus Israel Izzy Adesanya. I'm gonna just open the floor, just general thoughts. Put it out right now.
I'm scared.
Nobody answer.
Okay, I'll start. I think I'm generally nervous for this fight.
Same.
Right, because I'm an Izzy guy. I've had Izzy every single fight. Unlike Alex, I never picked against him. I think he's technical. I just think he's on another level. But there is something about taking the idea of the puncher's chance, but now into the power of a Polish person's chance. After seeing what he did to Dominic Reyes with the fucking leg kicks, I mean, and just. The brute strength. And the last time I think we saw a champ versus champ, someone coming up where I'm reminded by is Max Holloway coming up to fight Dustin Poirier. It's like the same thing that's happening in my brain right now, where I'm like, obviously Max going to win. Obviously Izzy's going to win. But it's like, am I thinking about the actual size difference? My brain's a little confused. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Maybe you guys can provide some thoughts that maybe I can sway myself. I'm going to go with Izzy for right now.
I'm gonna go with Izzy as well. The thing about Izzy that's a little different is that he's competed at a high level in kickboxing at higher weight classes. So I think he'll be fine, but that doesn't mean that Jan does not have a chance to knock him out. If he touches you, he lands, it is donezo. But for him, it's going to be an issue of closing that gap and seeing if he could put Israel in positions where he can land his big shots. And this guy, before his fights, he goes to a forest where a guy hung himself and he touches the rope and he prays to it, and then he goes and fights people. So that's crazy.
What is that prayer?
I don't know, but we got to get something like that. We got to, like, as a team,
we got to find a dead body. We got to find a rope.
We got to find a guy that murdered himself in the forest with a rope, and we got to go touch it and pay respects to it. I think that's the only way to do it.
David, does your boy Izzy have the technical ability to overpower the strength of the Polish Power? Is an interesting one.
I think Jan's going to have to catch him first, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think everything that's evident about Jan, he has what 8 losses on his record. Mm-hmm. If anything about Jan, he is a little slower than other people, but his placement is really good. If you look at that Rockhold fight, when he cracked him super hard, he didn't throw anything super fast. His placement was perfect. Izzy has the same type of placement when he fights, and he's faster, and he's a lot more experienced in the stand-up game. I do feel for some reason that Jan's going to try to take him down. I think Jan is going to actually try to grapple with him, and he's a lot
wear
bigger.
him down.
Right off the bat, you think? Like right off the bat?
I don't know if right off the bat, but I think towards, I guess right off the bat in the first round, I guarantee. I don't want to say that because
I guarantee.
I think he's actually going to try to grapple with him and put him up against the cage, and then Israel's going to have some trouble with that because he's so big.
Yeah,
right.
Ooh,
he looks like a heavyweight in there, yo. Like when he fought Dom Reyes, he made him look really small.
Dude, Jan is only a fucking inch taller than me. But he's gigantic. I look like a little
thick. Hey, that boy is thick.
He doesn't look like he's 6'2".
Yeah.
He's only
6'2".
He's only 6'2". He's only 1 inch taller than me.
Why does he look taller on fucking? That's weird. Alex, you have the same calf size as him. What do you think?
I do. Oh, is it my turn to go? Sorry, my bad.
That's why I segued by making fun of your delicious.
Oh, okay.
calves.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, so Alex, what do you think? Here's the thing, okay?
What do you think?
So I was looking at them, okay? Yeah, he's 6'2", Izzy 6'4". Izzy usually has like a big reach advantage on people. On Jan, he only has 2 inches on his reach, which I thought was weird because like he is 2 inches shorter and it's only 2 inches, whatever like that. I've been so like back and forth with this fight because I can't tell you a time that I ever chose Jan to win. I literally always choose against him, and he fucking knocks the motherfucker out. Rockhold, I chose against him. Corey Anderson, I chose against him. Dominic Reyes, I chose against him. All those people, I chose against him, and this guy wins. I think people might be sleeping on actually how hard this guy actually does hit. And I do think, like what David would said, I think he's going to grapple, but I think he's going to try to pull off Luke Rockhold fight in the sense where he's going to grapple with him and he's going to be looking to throw punches on the exit. I think that's going to be his biggest thing is trying to exit because we obviously know he has power. He let go of Luke Rockhold through a hook and broke his jaw, right? Like that's how hard this guy hits. I think that's going to be his path to victory is doing it. For some reason, this whole time I've been thinking Izzy's going to beat the shit out of him, but then just like this weekend, I'm like,
same dude.
I always go against him.
I got that feeling.
I always go against him, and he has so much power, and I can just see him, like you guys are saying, he's so big, I can see him just clinching, letting go, and striking, taking a couple of his punches, clinching, letting go, and striking. I'm just going to go with gut feeling this time. I usually go with my heart because I feel like when my heart is he's going to win, but my gut feeling is telling me that Jan's going to pull off an upset.
Why can't I can't decide.
I think if you guys go back and you look at the Luke Rockhold fight, though, the reason why I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, Luke Rockhold, like defensively, was fucking lazy. When they disengaged, he was so fucking lazy. Even when he put him up and he hit him with that last little hook to the face, he disengaged. His hands were kind of low. Even with that last high kick at the first round, right before that buzzer.
Oh, that's right. He got caught. Yeah.
He pushed him in the back of it. He's turned around. He started doing this little switch stance foot shit with his hands down, and then he got cracked in the head. So I don't think Izzy's going to make those same mistakes.
Yeah. It's hard. And then, that's just true because Luke Rockhold was so cocky in that fight. Yeah. He was talking so much shit to Jan. I just feel like what you guys had said about how he's going to grapple and his size. Like I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this weekend. I'm like, this guy is actually fucking big and he's strong. So I can see if he can get a hold of Izzy, I feel like that's his path to victory. I just have a feeling it's going to happen for some reason. This whole time I've been saying Izzy's about to beat the shit out of him, which I think is very, very likely, but I have a gut feeling that Jan's going to pull off an upset. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that he's pulling off the upset.
The thing I'm worried about with Jan is how kind of slow he lumbers. Right. Like he kind of like in the Dom Reyes fight, he just kept walking him down and would eat his shots and just keep walking until he added enough damage up where he could catch Dom, you know, and I feel like in the exchange is where Jan is going to be really dangerous, right? When Israel is going to be in close throwing hands, but it's really hard for me to think that Izzy is going to play into that, because when I watch Izzy fight, he might be one of the most intelligent fighters you could ever watch.
Yeah, one of the best
like,
strikers ever.
Yeah.
Like, and he not only is he intelligent, but he's so in the moment. Like, it seems like he can make adjustments on the fly. And with a guy that's that comfortable, I feel like that's a really hard task when you're just kind of marching guys down the way that Jan has in his career. And I don't think he's ever fought a guy with the movement that Izzy has and the IQ that Izzy has, but Izzy has fought plenty of dudes with the same style that Jan has. But then again, it's the power. So that's what you got to watch out for at the end of the day. But I really do think Izzy could pull it off. But it does make me fucking nervous. I am very nervous for this fight.
We've been talking a lot about Jan, like his power, what he might do. But do you guys have anything to say about Izzy? Like, obviously, he kind of figures it out in the fight. But do you see him going for like a heavy leg kick attack right at the top? It seems like that's what he's been doing a lot lately. Mm-hmm. Or do you see him really just, I don't know, picking him with the jab, the one just keep moving? Is it a point thing for the first couple rounds? How do you guys see Izzy? Like, what's his plan for someone like that? That's probably
I think it's
clinch him.
I think it's gonna be very similar to Costa. I feel like it's gonna be a very similar fight because you look at that blueprint, right? What's everybody doing? You saw it against Jimmy Rivera, and like, if you have the speed advantage and the strike placement advantage that Izzy has, I feel like he's going to sit on the outside, play it safe, add up the damage, and you know, go away with the victory. Yeah. But I think that it's going to be a lot of jabs, a lot of low kicks early, and we'll see what happens. But I think that's how it's going to start off.
David, how does Izzy win?
I mean, for me, it's always hard to say because Izzy always. I don't know enough about Jan to have an opinion about that because Izzy always adjusts his game plan depending on who the fighter is. You never see Izzy's shit. It's always different, right? Because when he fought Brunson, his plan was way different from whenever he fought, I don't know, some other bullshit. From Costa, right?
Even Silva was very different. Silva was the whole bullshit.
He'll adjust his striking depending on that person's strengths. I don't know exactly what Jan's strength is besides his strength. Like that's really what it is.
That's all I know.
It's his strength. I mean, he does. Power. I mean, he definitely places his kicks very well. He always does that, the jab cross switch over to the kick, right to the body. But I don't think that's going to catch Izzy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
My thing is we're going to see the thing for I'm excited on the other side of it to see how Izzy looks at 205 because here's the thing. Jan's been finished by one person in 205 and it was Thiago Santos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and wasn't it a body? It was a body shot, right? Or am I tripping? Or was it a head knockout? I don't know if he's like been knocked out. So it's going to be, I'm excited to see if Izzy brings power because Izzy's been getting finishes. Like there was a couple of fights when he first started in the UFC where they weren't like knockouts, right? That first fight he fought, that guy went on forever. He just TKO'd him. And then Brad Tavares went the whole way. Martin Vittori went the whole way. Some people went the whole way. So I don't know. I think it's going to be different because Jan doesn't really get knocked out. Yeah. That's also why I'm kind of just like, I feel like Jan is just going to be like, I'm going to walk forward and just let this guy hit me. They're in a smaller cage,
Clinch.
which I feel like that kind of benefits a power puncher, right? Apex, it kind of will benefit the power puncher. But I'm excited for Izzy too because I mean, I do like Izzy. I didn't vote. I went for Costa in the other fight, but I do like Izzy.
Yeah. Thiago knocked his ass out with a check hook.
Oh, was it a hook? Okay.
Ooh, check hook.
It was a check hook. So he came in, uppercut. I think he threw an overhand after. And then I think it was moving backwards. And then he hit him with the check hook or overhand or some shit.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody that throws a pretty mean check hook.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see if Izzy brings power up to 205. I'm really excited to see because if he brings knockout power where he can knock people out, then no one's beating him because his striking's just too good.
And it's the biggest troll. It's the biggest fucking troll to fucking John Jones. And John has to come back down if he fucking wins that shit.
I doubt he's going to be able to go up to heavyweight.
I think he's too skinny for that. Yeah. All right, so we have Alex official locked in. Jan, or is he?
I think Jan takes it.
David,
I have a gut feeling Jan's going to take it.
David, lock it in.
Adesanya.
Adesanya.
Gilbert. Adesanya. Nick, the flip-flopper of the century. What do you got?
I was leaning towards Adesanya, but because of Alex, I'm gonna go Adesanya. Adesanya.
Oh, there
Adesanya.
you go. All right, Alex, you can upset all of us. You can upset the Asians, and let's see what happens. All right, guys. The other co-main event, another title fight. We have women's featherweight championship. Amanda the Goat Nunes versus Megan Anderson. David, who do you got?
I'm always going Nunes, dude. That woman obliterated another man in that cage. And you know which dude I'm talking about.
You know the dude. You know the bro.
You know the dude, man. Dude, she beat the shit out of that dude Cyborg, man. That shit was nuts. Yo,
I'm not trying to piss her off. I'm not trying to fight her. So,
dude, after that, I will never doubt Amanda Nunes ever.
Yeah.
Because going into that fight, we were all like, yo, Cyborg is going to murk Nunes. That's what we all thought.
Yeah.
The one time I always wish I bet on a fight.
Are you holding a mini flashlight? What is that?
It's hair candy.
I was like, what is he?
It's hair candy.
Because I just have it right here, so it's something I can keep grabbing. That's one of the fights I wish I bet money on because I watched it at the fight shop at Super Rare Fight Goods on 7306 Melrose Ave. And right before the fight started, I was like, you know what? I think Amanda Nunes is about to knock Chris Cyborg out. And there was like 7 people there, and I was like, that's not going to happen. You're fucking tripping. And she literally knocked her out in the first round. And the odds for that were like so high. I'm like, bro, I should have bet on that shit because I had a feeling Nunes was going to knock her out. I like Megan Anderson. She's a Twitch streamer. You know, she's entertaining to watch. She plays with Raimi a lot and all that type of shit. But Amanda Nunes is the fucking GOAT, bruh.
Yeah, she's GOAT for sure.
Like, no one's beating. I think the only person that can beat her is Valentina Shevchenko. I think Valentina beat her that second fight. But I don't see anybody beating her unless it's Valentina Shevchenko, which is, you know, now that they're getting better, I think the fight gets harder for Valentina each time. So I think Nunes is going to retire whenever she wants, but she's not going to take another loss before she retires.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Nick,
I like that.
And Nick, for you, final question. Do lesbians make better fighters?
Hey, yes.
The camera's on you.
Next question.
All right. Let's lock it in. I think we're all going Amanda. Is that it?
I think so.
There we go. All right, guys.
The odds are crazy too. It's like minus 1,200.
God damn.
Should we bet money on me? Is that even worth it?
No. So she's, I think, like plus 800. I saw.
Yeah,
but still, that's still pretty good. That's a good bet.
Megan's good, but just remember, Holly Holm beat her up.
Yeah. And
hey, but styles make fights, and like Australians are about 10-0 against Brazilians across the UFC. So I think she's going to be.
They're about to be 10-1, baby. Nunes.
Hey, Megan Anderson by toe to the eye. That's what I said.
Hey, she's tall, bro. She's hella tall.
And she a baddie too, but like, I'm sorry, but Nunes is. No one's beating Nunes.
All right, you guys have it.
I'm sorry for this next one because you already know.
Yeah, we already know what's up, guys. We have the bantamweight champion. It's Petr Yan, our current champion, versus Alex's boy, Aljamain Aljo Sterling. Alex, we'll start with you. This is your favorite fight. Go ahead.
All right.
But also, don't take 30 minutes, though, huh?
Yeah. Cool. David, shit.
David's
he hugged him?
David's doing the show on 20 minutes notice, so let's go.
Aljamain, new champ, is new on fucking Saturday night. He's choking out Petr Yan. All this little shit talking Petr Yan doing. He's done. He almost lost to Jose. Jose just needs to do fucking better cardio. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Aljamain Sterling is winning this fight, bro. Put that on. I'll never eat. I don't want to. Never mind.
No. Hey, walk that shit.
Something.
Bring that same energy. What are you not gonna eat? What are you not gonna eat for a year?
I was gonna say Yoshinoya. Oh, for a year? No, I can't. Yoshinoya, my shit. I just had it today.
Wait, you don't sound that confident, now, bro.
Yoshinoya is diarrhea in a bowl. What the fuck did you just say?
Dude, he eats it every day, bro. With that ginger on top. Oh,
you can get that anywhere else, bro.
Literally, you can literally get that fucking Ralph's.
Yeah,
the ginger on top.
Hey, but it's the ginger different.
And the ginger's fucking different. Wet too. That's how you sprinkle it on and shit.
He dries it out first and then he puts it on.
Hey, all I'm saying is Aljamain Sterling should have already had this fight. They should have already fought before Jose Aldo fought. Aljamain Sterling, I think his striking so unorthodox, but it works for him, and his ground game is so good. I mean, you saw what he did to Corey Sandhagen. He treated him like it was just like
He's a kid.
He saw like some guy that was just like, oh, with some random guy from the crowd, come here, let me choke you out real quick. Like
That was before he got a sports psychologist. So
no.
fighting is 95% mental.
Corey
by the way,
Sandhagen
so.
was beating the shit out of people before that fight, just like he is right now.
True.
So Aljamain Sterling is gonna be the champ on Saturday. I say that with full confidence. Aljamain Sterling beats Peter Yan. He submits him.
And you won't eat Yoshinoya if he loses, correct?
No, I'm not betting none on food.
I'll take that bet. I'll do it.
Yeah,
You don't eat Yoshinoya.
This is what I'll say. No, I do eat Yoshinoya. I had it my freshman year in college. I'll say this. I think Peter Yan gets subbed in the first round by I almost said Alistair Overeem. By Aljamain Overeem. By Aljamain Sterling. I think
body triangle rear naked.
I think it's gonna be similar to the Sandhagen fight.
Yeah. There you go.
First or second round, or third or fourth. Who knows? Continue.
Or maybe
Right,
fifth,
David, what
huh?
do you think?
David, you got the champion or you got Aljo?
Rhoda.
Oh, shit. Hey, you
Nah,
good?
he good. He got the bodies.
He got the bodies on him.
I'm not that big of a fan of Peter Yan or Piotr Yan.
Be out there.
He's somebody that won the belt that I don't see him holding it for very long. I think there's a lot of people in that division that can take him out. And especially after I saw the Aldo fight where Aldo position-wise had plenty of times where he could have knocked his ass out, but he was gassed out. And this is from like an Aldo who has seen a lot of wars. So after that fight, I don't see Piotr holding that belt for very long. And Aldo's amazing, dude. He's scrappy, and when you hear him speak, he's hungry. I always go for the fighter that sounds like he wants it more. So I'm going to go with Aljo.
Bro, you know what? That fucking sold me. I'm on Aljo all day. Are we all doing Aljo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Shit.
I've been about Aldo. That's the thing what David just said. It's like, look at Peter Yan's path to the title was kind of weird. It don't matter because he ain't even be champ. I can say it, Peter. Hey, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going to be champ. It don't matter. He beat Uriah Faber to get a title shot, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
That's the California
what?
kid, bro. That's the
Okay, but he's
California
he's also like 40 years old, right? And like,
Whoa.
he beat Ricky Simone. He beat Ricky Simone. I'm not even gonna lie, kind of on an early stoppage. So it's like, then he got that fight, and then he goes straight to a title. It's like, I don't know. Aljamain Sterling's put in work, and he beat some real good people. He should have had that title shot already. I think, like what David said, I think there's a lot of other people in that top division that are going to beat Peter in like top 5 that are going to beat him.
Like who? What do you think could beat him?
Do you think Sandhagen?
I think Sandhagen. Yeah, honestly, Sandhagen, because of how tall and they're both boxers. I think Sandhagen could beat him up, really, like actually pretty bad. Not even gonna lie. I think T.J. Dillashaw will beat him.
How about a Cody Garbrandt?
Cody gets me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I didn't.
I think
say his
Cody
name
beats
first.
him, bro.
I think Cody beats his ass.
I love Cody, but I mean, like, he's had one fight back with his new style. I want to see him fight again, and if he's
he looks
still
so
like
good, bro.
I know he did, but if he keeps that, then yes, I'm fully confident. But I've seen my boy get knocked out 3 times in a row, so I'm still nervous. You know what I'm saying? And Peter, whatever the fuck, has boxing. So
whatever the fuck.
I just agree with David. I mean, I think there's a lot of people in that line that beat him. I feel like he had the perfect fight for the title. I mean, he kind of, I don't want to say he got lucky, but I mean, Jose was looking really good, and then he gassed.
I can't wait till TJ Dillashaw comes back and he mixes it all up, because Peds or not, people forget how dope TJ Dillashaw is. He's very weird. You know, the way he moves, and he's also a very intelligent fighter. Like, you could talk about
smart,
Peds. Yeah, you could talk about Peds.
He changed the game.
Yeah, 100%. Like, people keep talking about his Peds. Yeah, okay, I get that. But Peds don't help your style. It doesn't help his footwork or any of that. He's an intelligent fighter, and I think he's going to fuck people up in the division when he comes back.
It sounds like David is a PED apologizer. So
I think
everybody
he has a
cancel David's stuff.
I think David's on. I think David's on PD.
I take Peds. My bicep and my forearm's the same size.
Hey, you know what though? He's doing EPO. He has it injected into his leg right now. That's what's going on.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I think there's one
That's why he
fighter.
got such good cardio.
Dude, there's one fighter where PEDs definitely helped their style, and that was Alistair Overeem. Alistair Overeem was fucking cool when he was on PEDs. The guy was jacked.
Yeah,
that was with alligators at pools.
That was the coolest Alistair Overeem.
PED
horse
for
meat.
shit.
Horse meat.
I don't understand how like a big movie production hasn't been like, we need a villain for a movie. Oh, let's have Alistair Overeem. Like, he looks like the most evil villain that you can get for a fucking movie film.
Have you
Like,
heard
he's
his
just gotta
voice?
act, though. He got to act.
Yeah, exactly. He has a scar on his face, bro.
His
He's
voice,
fucking
bro.
gigantic.
His voice.
No, he has like a he could be a scary voice.
I'm going to like kill you, Ariel Hawani. Like, I'm going to kill you and Rotterdam.
How would Alistair Overeem pronounce Cody Garbrandt's name?
Cody Garbrandt?
Yeah, exactly. That's how he would say it.
All right, guys, we are championing. Aljo's going to be our new champion this weekend. You heard it here first. If we get it wrong, fucking unsubscribe.
Tiff's mistress as well. That's Tiff's mistress.
Yeah.
100%. All right, guys, fun lightweight fight. We got the Khabib successor. We have Islam, Nick's favorite fighter, Makhachev, versus Drew Dober. David, we'll start with you. You like Islam taking it to the one, just basically going to be champion pretty soon, or what?
I take Islam on so I didn't really know too much about Islam, right?
Yeah,
and then
he's
Nick was
sick,
just
bro.
talking about him so much. So I went to go look back at all of his
annoying.
fights. And I'm like, oh, holy shit, where's the hole in this dude's game?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where the fuck is the hole in this dude's game? I mean, we'll see. Drew Dober's dope too, though. He's been on a tear. So we're going to see what's up. But I'm going to go with Islam.
Ooh.
Chef.
Hey,
Yeah.
Islam fan, who do you have? Drew Dober?
Bro,
Cool. Alex, you're next.
First, I want to say this. I want to say this. Shout out to Drew Dober for finishing Alexander Hernandez. Who
This fool hate, bro. This fool
Hates
texted me
Alex.
during the Alex Hernandez fight. Was like, this fool fucking sucks. I hate him. He's terrible. Oh, Thiago Moses knocks his bitch ass out.
Oh,
time.
Thiago Moises, dude.
I like him.
Man, dude, I was so thoroughly impressed with that fight.
Like Alex is about to discredit it. He can't wait to discredit the fight. He's about to be like, you know why he looked good is because Alex Hernandez is fucking trash.
No.
That's what Alex is gonna say.
No. I would not. I'm about to agree. I mean, because Alex Hernandez is good. I'm not gonna say he's not, but when he talks so much shit, Cowboy went and knocked his ass out. Okay, and then he has the nerve to talk shit about Cowboy losing to Connor. Talking about, oh, he's a quitter. He quit. I'm like,
He quit
beat your ass.
he beat the fuck. What? He beat the fuck out of you. What are you talking about?
And that's an old ass cowboy.
He hates
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
And then he goes and fights some old ass fucking guy that looks like a caveman. I forget his name. Grutzmaker.
Guttmacher.
Shout out Gootmacher. But I mean, I feel like they gave him that fight to get. For some reason, I feel like the UFC feels like this, like, oh, we can promote Alex. I don't know why, but he talked all this shit, beat him, and then he was talking shit. When I watched that fight, clearly at the end, I'm like, oh, Thiago won this fight. Him and his coaches were sitting there like,
We're shocked.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
I'm like,
It was very decisive.
first of all, I do want to say everybody is on this calf kick hype, and holy shit, it looks so fucking painful, man.
We're drilling that on Wednesday.
Dude, Thiago Moises, great placement on the calf kicks, but the thing that impressed me the most was how composed he was. He was so fucking composed. His defense, his counters were amazing. He would literally elbow block, shoulder roll, bop, counter right with that cross. And then Alexander Hernandez, he kind of broke. He had no answers for it. Every time he connected with the counter, you saw Alexander Hernandez's spirit break a little bit. He's like, I have no answers for any of this shit. And he got his ass beat. And then he was surprised that he lost. I'm like, come on, bro.
Bro. Yeah, but that's what I'll say too. I think I can understand like how I think where Alex and his coach are coming from. But when you watch the fight, everything Alex was throwing, Thiago was blocking it.
He was blocking
everything. Was blocked. Everything was blocked. So maybe in his head, he's like, look, I'm landing on this shit, but it's like, you're not though. But
no more head movement for me. Only parries. I refuse that.
So I just want to give a shout out to Drew Dober for doing that because I like that. But I'm sorry, you're about to lose to Islam Makhachev because Islam Makhachev he's about to be at the top. He fought the one fight that he fought to me that was impressive. He fought to that other guy that is from actually I think from California, the Armenian guy who has insane sick wrestling as well too.
Arman Sakarian.
And beat him.
Caro Parisian?
Yep.
No.
Persian Heat.
Arman is gonna also be at the fucking top by the end of this year. I feel like. But I mean, Islam is good, bro. He's good at absolutely everything, striking and grappling. I think this is good. I mean, he gets to fight some ranked fighters now and get his name up, but he's gonna be at the top. He'll fight for the title within the next year or two, I think.
Nick, what does Islam do to win? Because I know that's your guy you're picking.
I think he out grapples him, and then however he wants to take the fight. Like if he wants to take it standing, I think he'll probably try to show off some of his stand up. But I feel like early it's going to be the wrestling because that's what he's really good at. Everyone, DC was talking about how he goes, if Islam and Habib were just do a wrestling match, he would beat Habib, which is crazy because Habib's wrestling is like unheard of, right? Yeah. So to think that someone's wrestling is inshallah, alhamdulillah, if to think that someone's wrestling is better than the current GOAT right now, I feel like we're in for some trouble. And he's a little more well-rounded than Habib is as far as like with his striking a little bit, but he's still like kind of scraping the surface of his like UFC career. So I feel like he's still got a long way to go as far as who he fights and what he shows in those fights. But dude, the sky's the limit for him, man.
Nick, what is he to the division?
He's the uncrowned champ.
Oh my god,
he's a problem.
He's a fucking problem. You dumb fuck.
No, that's my thing. He's the uncrowned champ.
All right, guys, we have Islam across the board. Great way.
He's the uncrowned champ.
All right, guys. We have the last guy to knock out the 205 champ, Thiago Santos versus Alexander Rakic.
Oh, dude, easy. Can I go first?
Yeah, no, go first on this one.
Alexander Rakic.
Ooh,
I'm going him. He's more. To me, I think he's more dynamic.
Yep.
He puts his stuff together very well. He's very fast. He has got a cool name. You know, I feel like he's going to be a problem at 205.
David, do you like Rakic stand up?
I mean, I'll say this though. The thing that I remember about him the most is him fucking throwing that amazing combo to that head kick on Jimmy Manuel, right? Mm-hmm. But his last win was against Anthony Smith, and that was a very mentally distraught Anthony Smith.
Dude,
right?
That guy needs betterhelp.com/genius.
And I think he lost. Did he lose to? Wait, did he win against Vulcan?
He lost. Actually.
No, he lost.
He
split.
But nah, he won that fight, bro. He won that.
But I mean, I'm a Vulcan fan, but that definitely could have been. It could have been. Definitely could have been Rachic's fight. 100%.
I think Thiago Santos. I'm always going to go with the OGs. I still love Thiago Santos, right? And plus, he has the power to change absolutely every fucking thing. And
he got a hammer on his chest, bro.
Exactly. And we all know when you tattoo a fucking stupid hammer on your chest, you're about that life. He's about that fucking life.
But what life is that? What life is that?
He is a metallurgist and a welder. He makes swords on the side. Just
and that's how you build that like knockout power. Is you're a blacksmith on the side. That's what he does.
I'm going with Thiago Santos, man. I think he's still in the game. Plus, I'm scared of that dude. He just scares the fucking shit out of me. And And plus, let's not forget, Thiago Santos is a highly acclaimed fucking kickboxer, dude. I don't think Rachic's gonna do what he did to Jimmy Manuwa to Thiago Santos.
Why don't you marry him then, dude?
I would.
But David doesn't marry blacksmiths. You know that.
No, dude. I could give him my hammer, though.
Alex, who you got on this one?
So based off of Thiago Santos' last fight, I was kind of leaning toward Alexander because he has the same name as me, but it's spelt cooler.
Alexander.
But I watched the Embedded. I don't know if you guys watched the Embedded for this fight. They dropped the first episode today. The thing for Thiago's fight, his last fight, he got so tired so quick. Like he looked so out of shape in that fight. He didn't look like jacked or anything like that. This in Embedded, bro, he looks shredded. He looks in really good shape. I think a really good shape, and mentally, I feel like he's like, look, all right, Jan's the champ now. I already beat this guy. It's making him hungry. Like, look, I just need to get back there. I just need to get back there, and I'm gonna be champ. After seeing that today, I changed my mind because I was going to Alexander, but I think Thiago Santos is gonna win this fight.
Ooh. Oh, I like we're split. We got Rakic and Thiago.
No, I'm going to change my answer.
I'm going to change mine too now. After hearing David and Alex.
After watching the Embeddeds just now, I saw how jacked he is and how in shape he is. So I'm going to go with Thiago Santos.
Okay, and I just also watched the Embedded and I forgot about that. He trains with Amanda Nunes. She's champion and he's going to rub off that. So I'm also going with Thiago.
Championship rub.
That's how we make our picks last minute. All right, guys. We got a lot of. Seriously, we have so many fights to cover. So we'll do it to the prelims really quick. And just pick your winner if you want to just
Start from bottom first, though, on the prelims.
Oh, okay. We have Amanda Lemos versus Livia Renata Souza. I don't even know who these fighters are. So Alex, go ahead.
Livina, whatever. She's actually pretty good. I've seen her fight a couple times. She's pretty good. I think she'll win that fight.
Nick?
I don't know. I haven't. I honestly don't know any of them. So I'm gonna go Lemos.
She fought someone big. I forget her name, but she did
Livia?
fight someone big. Yeah, she did. She fought someone big. I forget who it was.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Livia. Her last name is Souza, and I like Jacare. So she's gonna win via Crocodile Crunch.
Do so.
I don't know who the fuck these ladies are, but I have no idea. And they're both from the same country. So I was just going to go based on country, but I have no idea. And I say that with all due respect. There's a lot of fucking fighters on this roster now. So it's hard to keep up.
It really is.
But I'm going to go with Amanda because she has the name of Amanda Nunes.
Oh, he switched us. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go with Souza because I'm a fan of Jacare. All right, guys. We have Rogerio Bantorin versus Kai Kara France from New Zealand. New Zealand, right?
New Zealand. The New Zealand accent right there. Yeah.
What do you got, David?
I'm going to go with Kai Kara France. I always go for the New Zealand motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You guys are kickboxing fans, huh?
They are. There's something else with their striking, dude. And every time I see these city kickboxing motherfuckers, dude, they always amaze me. It must be that Eugen guy. That Eugen. Yeah. Eugen. Must be that Eugen guy. He has something.
Side question for you and everyone here. City kickboxing, everyone's talking about them right now as being one of the best gyms. Do you think they are the top camp right now? Or do you still think Greg Jackson or Firas Zahabi TriStar is still up there? Or would you say City Kickboxing is now the best? Like, tell me who you think the best camp is right now in the UFC.
Okay, I think American Top Team is probably the best gym overall, but City Kickboxing is just so hot right now. It's hard to deny because they have really, and all their fighters are really entertaining to watch. So I would say, yeah, they're up and comers for sure.
I also like the way that they support each other too. Yeah. I think that's also has to do with a lot of their wins because you have that emotional support, and people don't realize, man, emotional support goes a long way, man. When you have your team on your back,
yeah. And when you can do the haka before the fight, bro, that brings a certain type of
do a haka right now, Nick. I got to see it right now.
Like that. That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good,
pretty good, bro. I'm like,
shit. Yeah, that's a wedding for sure. Everyone's crying. Dude, that's the weirdest thing to watch, like everyone do a haka at a wedding and just everyone
They do that at the wedding?
Dude, there's this video online where this chick is just doing it too, and her bridesmaids are all doing it, and she's just sobbing. I'm like crying also at like 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't know why I'm watching this. Shout out to Outdoor Chef Life, also watching him at night. All right. We are next. Right, Joseph Benavidez versus Oscar.
I guess I won't pick.
No, I don't need to. Yo, Alex, who you got?
I got
go to the next fight, bro.
I got Rogerio, bro. Kai Kara France
sucks.
It's not that he sucks, but I mean he's like a win-lose.
He don't suck, but he's trash. That's what
he got finished his last fight. He won his fight before that, and then he got knocked out the fight before that. I don't know. I just
sound like a hater.
I think Rogerio's about to take this fight low key, zero cap in my speaking right now.
Hey, yeah, but he just lost to Ray. He lost to Ray Borg. Literally just lost to Ray Borg.
Yeah, but Ray Borg
and Ray Borg has glasses.
He went. Yeah, but also he is a flyweight, and he took that fight at bantamweight. That's not his normal weight class. So Ray Borg is like a big 35er.
All right, I'm not going to convince you. We'll move on. Joseph Benavidez versus Askarov. I'm going to go with JB. I just want the guy to win.
Yeah, same rationale, same reasoning.
Anyone else voting against that? Alex.
Askarov is a great name, though, dude. That's fucking tight.
Go ahead, Alex. You're going to say what, Ray Borg?
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. Watching Joseph Benavidez' last two fights against
that was
the champ,
pretty rough, yeah.
He doesn't, to me, he just doesn't look like a good fighter anymore, to be straight up with you. Yeah. I think Askarov is a younger guy. He's also deaf, which is kind of cool. It's like Matt Hamill.
Is he?
He's deaf. Yeah, he's deaf.
I'm going Askarov.
And he's really good. So I think Joey's his time's done, bro.
Bro, why don't you?
He's older, and this is a division where, like we talked about, 2 episodes, age, speed, all that stuff plays a factor in these weight classes. I think Askarov is gonna win this fight. I don't think he finishes him.
Joseph Benavidez by decision, then he retires.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
you know what?
that'd be cool.
That's what I hope. I hope.
I think Dave's right. I think this is a retirement fight if he wins.
Yeah, he's gonna win, and then he's gonna take off his gloves, and he's gonna cry, and then his wife, who looks, what's his wife? What's his wife?
Megan O'Leary.
Megan O'Leary.
You know what she looks like? She looks like that one fucking Republican fuck, the one that talks a lot. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast a lot. What's his name? He has a really high pitched voice. No, not Tommy Lauren. What's his name?
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, she looks like. He looks like she looks like Ben Shapiro.
Yo, can we get a side by side talk?
Like, tell me she doesn't look like Ben Shapiro. Like, look it up right now.
Okay, so we have Ben Shapiro, everyone. Here's Ben Shapiro right here.
Right?
Hey, Ben Shapiro's kind of fine.
Hasidic Jew
damn,
Ben
actually.
Shapiro.
Hey, Ben Shapiro kind of looks like Joseph Benavidez's wife.
Oh my God, the same nose.
Yeah, they kind of look similar. They look like they could be related.
Yeah, they look like they're cousins, cuz. Oh my goodness.
And type in Ben Shapiro and Megan O'Leary at the same. I guarantee you people have made that comparison before. Or maybe I'm just fucking crazy.
Megan the Stallion.
Oh, nobody has except for me.
Oh, this one right there.
Hey, there's this
right
girl.
there.
There's this girl.
No, go to the right. Go to the
There's a
right.
combination of Ben Shapiro and Megan O'Leary.
And no, go to the right
Bronson
because they have a
Shabazz.
picture of her like right above him, right there. You see it where she's like, "I voted."
Oh,
go to the right.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh,
They
yeah.
look similar.
Dude, I didn't know this show was going to cross into political stuff. This is
Bro,
great.
looking at Ben Shapiro look at me like that makes me feel uncomfortable. Please change it.
Does it make you want to be angry at the progressive left?
I just want to
Now
take
it
his
does.
lunch money, dude.
Give him a swirly, bro.
Yeah. Let me tell you why you're wrong.
I'm Megan O'Leary. All right, guys. Sung Yong Dong versus Kyler Phillips. Guys, quick picks, go. David.
Sonya Dong. Sorry.
I'll go with my boy Song just because, Asian people be getting attacked lately.
Hey, guys, do
Kyler is half
it for
Asian,
the
by the
culture.
way.
Do it for the culture, bro.
Hey, Song your dong if you lose.
Song your dong.
Let me tell you something. We don't claim you no more.
Oh.
If you lose
We don't.
Yang Sadong, you don't get invited to Hot Pot no more.
No
I was
more.
about to say it in the cookout, but I didn't know
The
what else.
the
was
Hot
up
Pot is the Asian equivalent to the cookout.
Alex,
so that's
Shabu
what we're
Lin, man.
starting.
We took you to fucking hot pot like so many
Yeah, bro.
times. Shabu Lin, bro.
I love Shabu Shabu. Hey, shout out Shabu Shabu. What was it?
Wabu Wabu.
Shabu Lin. Yeah, Wabu Wabu.
Yo, wabu wabu.
Wobble wobble.
Alex, who you got?
I saw Dong.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. We have the lead into the main card. This is crazy. Dominic Cruz versus Casey Kenny. I like Dominic coming back. I'm going to pull for him. Dominic Cruz, you're going to beat the guy on a 3-fight win streak. Let's go. Nick?
I think this is a good fight for Dom. I think he can beat Casey. Casey Kenny's a good dude. He's a local guy, like really nice guy. I saw his butt cheeks one time. He was changing in the locker room and he just dropped down. I saw his butt cheeks and I was like, oh, that's Casey Kenny's butt cheeks. So I'm going to go with Dom Cruz on that one.
But also, like, MMA Lab, what have they been doing lately?
They're doing calf kicks with Benson Henderson, bro. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Or are they getting calf kicked? You know what I'm saying? Sean O'Malley.
David, who you got? You got the former champ coming back. I know you like TJ Dillashaw. I think Dominic Cruz is very similar in that kind of movement. Or
I love Dominic Cruz.
there we go, guys.
But
Oh, shit.
I'm actually surprised that he was okay being in the undercard. I mean, I guess that's a really good move for him. So he has like no pride or ego, which is kind of dope. I didn't know that he was going to be on the undercard. That's pretty dope, actually, especially from somebody at his stature. Like,
Yeah. His last fight was like a co-main event, right?
It could be
It was
strategic
a title.
though, because
The
it's
last fight was a title.
It
Yeah, it
would
was
be
a
his
title
first. It would be his first fight on ESPN Plus. So I don't know if that's like strategic in that sense. But
And he has
you like Dominic? Why?
I just love Dominic in general, dude. I like it when I like him as a commentator. I like him as a fighter. I think that because he has so many layoffs, definitely the fight game has evolved a lot. right? So people have found out because he moves so much with his legs, they're going to chop his legs a lot, right? And I think that's the game plan for everybody. But it's a little easier said than done. So I don't think Casey Kenny has it for him. I don't think Dominic is done yet. So I think he's going to win by decision.
There you go. Alex, who you got? Dominic's last 2 losses were against fucking top 3 fighters. So
I definitely have Dominic Cruz. I have no idea how Kenny got this fight. Like how he landed. He's not even ranked, I don't think, right? I don't even think he's top 15.
No, I think he is. He is now. I think Dom was saying that, like, he was like, I'm going to fight a kid from Arizona. That's where I'm from. So if he wins, he gets a nice little bump. If I win, you know, it is what it is.
Also, like, you all saw the shit that Casey Kenny was talking about Megan Anderson, right?
What
was he saying?
Oh, that's the dude.
Saying, like, he was like, oh, I would, like, basically calling her ugly, and that he definitely would have to be drunk as fuck to smash her. Like, he was saying this on Sean O'Malley's podcast. Yeah.
Damn,
and then
Megan called him out.
Yeah, people are like, you realize, like, you fight on the same card as this girl, right? And then Megan called him. A lot of women called him out. Joanna, a lot of male fighters called him out. Yeah, it's like
weird.
I'd have to be drunk as fuck to hook up with her.
What the fuck? All I said was she looks like Ben Shapiro, but I would never say any of that stuff, and that is just facts.
Oh wait, David.
No.
We're talking about Megan O'Leary.
No, he's.
I thought you said Megan O'Leary.
No, Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson.
Oh, hey, Megan Anderson's not bad looking. What the fuck are you talking about?
Megan Anderson is bad, bro. When he was saying,
I don't know about bad, bro. You need to relax for a second.
But Alex likes those abs. He loves when there's like 12 abs.
Yeah, she bad, bro.
Yeah,
She's way too tall for her brother. You know, she literally like 6 inches taller than me. But no, I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. I don't know. I feel like this guy
disrespectful towards her too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
I feel like he's.
Hey, she got in a co-main, bro.
He's a good fighter, but I feel like he's I think after he got this Dom fight, he's a little too cocky. I think this
is a big step up in competition because his last fight was a Nathaniel Wood. You know,
and
I
think Dominic Cruz is about to, I think Dominic Cruz is going to humble him. I think he's about to do some work, and I like it for Dominic Cruz. I think he can win this fight. It kind of will rejuvenate him, and he can go and start winning again.
And then Nick, you said you had Cruz too, right?
Yeah, I got Cruz.
All right, guys. And then we have the Fight Pass card. We don't need to go through those, but any shout outs to fights? I'm going to shout out Carlos Ulberg from City Kickboxing. The guy's a male model.
Yeah, that's
He's basically the New Zealand Yoshi Sidarso, and I think he's going to win this fight. Anyone else got any shout outs? We got Tim Elliott on there. We got fucking Trevin Jones.
Matthews.
Cisco.
The fight, Euros Medic and Alan Cruz is going to be good. Euros Medic, I saw him first fight on the Dana White Tuesday Night Contender Series. That fool is like fucking good, bro. So I think that guy's someone I think you need to be looking out for because that guy is actually like really fucking good.
I'm going to watch this fight tonight. David, anything you want to shout out or what?
I think I shouted out enough people on this goddamn thing. This fight is stacked.
There's so many fights on there.
Yeah.
Also, the guy that Carlos Ulberg is fighting has the hair that Marge Simpson has.
Cool, Alex. Thanks.
Hey, did you see it?
This will giggle like a 4-year-old.
He has Marge Simpson hair, bro.
Hey, that's just called an afro, bro.
Racist.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not an afro.
That's an afro.
I know an afro when I see one.
It's a flat top.
There you go.
Yeah.
Guys, we also got one more fight. I want you guys to get your take on. We have Sage Northcutt at 1 FC fighting fucking Shinya Aoki at 170. 170. David, because your mouth's open the widest, what do you think?
I thought Sage Northcutt died.
He just went to Asia and got COVID and died.
Bro, his jaw got wired shut when he fought Costa.
What I really appreciate about like 1 FC, they don't give a fuck who you are. They don't care. They're just like, oh, you could probably bring some money in. Let's give you one of the best kickboxers on earth. Let's see if you could hang with us. They literally don't fucking care. They do nobody fucking favors, which is so dope. I just watching that fight, and I think I just rewatched it a month ago. It's hard to watch, man. Just seeing how hard circle off, and it hit him with a Mack truck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now he's going to fight one of the craziest grapplers of all time.
I know.
Shinya Aoki.
They keep giving him specialists. Give somebody a little more well-rounded or something.
You think they're doing this on purpose? Oh, let's get this superstar from UFC who won his last fight. Let's sign him and show them the talent that we have over here.
Of
You think they're
course.
kind of doing that on purpose?
It might, yeah.
I
I
just
don't
don't
think
think
it's
they
out of the
care.
realm of possibility.
I don't think they care.
Sage is making money though. I mean,
And
he won
it's a
3
big
fights in a
name.
row.
They're
Yeah.
big names, dude. And when you're a guy like Sage Northcutt, you probably only want to fight those big names.
So yeah, David, who do you have though? Do you have Sage? He's younger. We have Shinya, who we all probably love, but he's like older. He's fighting at 170. Who do you give that to? Youth
Let me,
or
let me think on that. Go to somebody else. Let me think on that.
Nick? Who do you got? Because I don't know. Has Shinya fought recently, or is
yeah,
it only
he has.
grappling tournaments?
Nah, he fought. Last fight was
January 22nd. Yeah.
Wow.
So, I feel like once again he's a specialist. So if it goes to the ground, I see Sage getting submitted. So I'm gonna go with Shinya.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually go with Sage. I feel like Sage to me is very similar to, I don't know if you guys follow ONE FC a lot, but Christian Lee. It's the brother to Angela Lee.
Oh yeah.
I think him and Sage are actually very similar fighters, and also just in age. Except one looks like Nick Dunn. So I'm gonna have to go with Sage Northcutt.
I'm gonna
Hey,
go
but
with.
also though, sorry, what were you saying? Sorry.
I'm gonna go. I don't really know this guy that Sage is fighting, but I'm gonna go with Sage because Ben Askren beat this guy by TKO punches.
Oh, Shinya?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Hey, yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
But also though, how did Sage Northcutt get more jacked? Did you guys see the picture that he posted?
Oh, he looks crazy.
Bro,
He
bro,
looks
do they
even
test out there?
more jacked.
there's no
Probably
USADA
not.
at fucking ONE FC.
They do hydration tests though, but they're not testing for PEDs.
They do hydration tests.
Dude, his sister looks just like him too.
Yep.
Yeah,
And she's married to that one
similar.
badass kickboxer
Raymond
guy.
Daniels.
Raymond
dude.
Daniels, man.
Well, what's her name? What's her name?
Stephanie Sage Northcutt.
Northcutt.
Stephanie Northcutt. Sounds like a barber shop. Welcome to Northcutt.
That's definitely not her name.
David, have you pondered? You gotta pick up. You gotta pick someone, man.
I'm gonna go for the young buck on this one. I like Sage, man. I think he's just good for any sports in general. Very respectful. Also, too, I've been watching some of his videos lately. He looks like he has a little anger in his heart now because that boy been
Yeah,
playing it a
that's what
little
he needs.
soft. Yeah, he's been playing it a little soft. So now I think that he's had a lot of people who already doubted him in the first place because he was kind of pushed up on a pedestal at such a young age.
Yeah.
Now that he's had a first like major loss, I think it's put a little fire under his ass. I think he's gonna come out and show people what's up.
He's a man now. All right, guys. Those are our picks. Man, I want to watch more ONE UFC. ONE FC. That shit's dope.
Did you guys hear about that 16-year-old that fought?
Yeah,
Is there
won.
Christian Lee's sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
He went out there and smashed.
Wanna know how I knew it? Because I listened to Max Holloway on Joe Rogan's podcast, and Max Holloway's friends with that family, and he talked about how
Dude,
he's
they're
16-year-old one.
they're a big family, dude. Like their shit they're very popular.
Angela.
Please.
They should make it over to the
I
UFC.
remember hearing about them when they were like 15 and 16, and we were like, "Oh shit, who's this Asian family coming out of nowhere who's just like beating the shit out of everybody?" So,
David, isn't one of your boys fight for ONE FC? Or was he UFC now? I'm confused.
Are you talking about Killer B? That is a woman, you jackass.
No, not Killer B, the dude, the Taekwondo dude, or is that UFC?
Tan Lee.
Oh, you mean Tun Lee?
Is he UFC or is belt?
Oh, he's ONE FC. He is a champion, my friend.
Yeah.
with a
Campeón.
belt. Which
What
I'm
belt?
so surprised. Fucking lightweight.
Oh.
I'm surprised what the UFC skipped up on Tun Lee because he was on the Contender Series and he won.
He
But
was?
they just didn't sign him. And Tun Lee I think he is slept on, my friends. First of all, his jiu-jitsu coach. We all know who his fucking jiu-jitsu coach is, Mr. Blinky Blinks.
Wait, who's
I'm gonna go out there and just heel hook everybody.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's
BJ
a
doesn't
jiu-jitsu
really have a
coach for
chance.
real?
The man of the 50-50, my friend. Mr.
Oh,
Blinky
Man
Blinks.
at a fitty.
Yeah, so he has a brown belt under him as well.
Wow.
Right. Especially after he was on the Contender Series and he was I think like he had trouble on the ground and then he really upped his game. But Tun Lee is one of those people that I really enjoy because he's a technical fighter. He has hands, but his background is in Taekwondo. So I love his shit. And he does Taekwondo kicks and he fucking cracks people with it.
Bro, he's so good. He's
And he's
35. I hope he gets a shot at the UFC before he's too old. Like, I hope it's not too late.
Hey,
he got
no,
a belt
fuck
of
that.
UFC.
Go make your money in ONE FC. You don't
True.
need the UFC.
Alex, you said Sage, right?
Yeah.
There you guys go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, those are our quick picks. That's everything. I hope that helps you. If you guys get them wrong, once again, our bad. Dave, Vid, so thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, David.
Thank
David,
you.
so-
Hey, everybody go watch Best Leftovers on Netflix live right
It's
now.
live right now. David is there live.
It's live 24/7. Go watch their show.
Hey, literally, it is 24/7. You can watch it whenever you want.
24/7 live.
Alex
He's like,
clearly-
Netflix is a streaming service that has all your favorite TV shows and movies.
Guys, if you see where David is sitting, that is his Genius Brain studio. Is that one going to be on camera, like in the upcoming episodes, or is it still the old studio?
It is.
So all the new ones are now here now. So I just shot a few, and I fucking love it.
There you guys
Looks
go.
good.
Make sure you check out Genius Brain, everything on Thrillers. This guy is fucking everywhere, and he's been very helpful to us. So, David, thank you. We love you guys. Follow us at
We
We
love
Out Here
you.
MMA, and you can follow Alex at Live Good, David at David's Own Comedy, and you can follow Nick at Nick the Ear. My name is Gilbert, and this is our high technology of playing music. The Roadcast Pro. This is not it.
This shit is in my